Hey everyone, 𝗧𝗵𝗲 here with 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Welcome to episode 18 of Feature Friday, another video in the series where we're going to be going over Rux rentals. Today we'll be focused on rental packages within Rux rentals. We've got two different types of packages here. We've got rollup packages and price allocation packages. First up is going to be price allocation packages. I'll get into what that means in a second, but first just some standard setup for my package here. Go ahead and give my package a description. Define whether the package is price locked or locked. If the package is locked, that means I can't modify anything on this package once it's added to a rental quote or a rental contract. And then price locked would be if I want to lock that price down from being edited on the quote or contract as well. We're defining it for allowing discounts here, and then you'll see the two differences between rollup and price allocation is going to be this toggle here. So in this case, this is a price allocation package, meaning I'm defining prices at the package level, and then allocating that revenue amongst all of the units in the package once I actually invoice my rental contracts. For posting, this is just going to be how we're hitting our ledger and how we're taxing these packages, and then into our actual rental package lines. So in here, we can have a mix of rental groups, rental units, and comments. In here, I've got all the groups and all of the units that are in my package, what's the quantity of those units, and then whether or not I'm locking down the quantity, including something at zero price or not printing. So lock quantity, this just means once I add this package to a contract, if this first line is locked down, it's always going to have that quantity of 2, right? Zero price would be if I want to include anything just at zero price for the customer. So maybe some ancillary items, cables, things that are already baked into the price of the actual units. And then last, we've got do not print. So back to that cable example, if there's just something we need to get to the customer included on the contract, but they don't necessarily need to see it or be billed for it. In the case that we do zero price and do not print, it's absolutely fine. Within our packages, we also have the ability to add any consumable items as well as additional charges. So if I come in here to my rental sales kit, I can go ahead and select those items, right? So a GL account, an item, a resource, fixed asset, item charge, allocation amount, or subscription. For this example, I'll go ahead and select an item, and you'll notice here once I do that, it's just looking up to my BC item list. I'll go ahead and throw a rental delivery on there for $400. And now when I quote out or add this package onto a contract, it'll go ahead and bring this rental delivery in. All right, so that's going to be package type number 1. That's, again, our price allocation. Second package type is going to be roll-up pricing. So here I've got this toggle turned on. What this means is rather than doing the pricing at the package level, we're actually just going to grab the pricing from the rental package lines, the units, or the groups that are in this package. So in this case, we're going to roll up based on whatever the term is, daily, weekly, monthly, and we're going to grab that price for each of the units in the group and create one package price. If you want to see this in action, or if you have any specific questions, we'll be hosting our next Rentals Essentials webinar on Tuesday, February 24th, and we look forward to seeing everyone there. Thank you.